order to keep himself in the game. He still has the expansion lead, but look at that, at the third, he's gonna go down. Zerglings are just eating away, getting all the SCVs there, and one Infestor that he spawned out right there is gonna kill straight off the bat. Mutalisk are still doing some nice damage. I'm pretty surprised that Ever isn't mining to do, you know, he didn't chase his Overlord to somewhere safe, but there isn't somewhere safe right now, because the Mutalisk and Zerglings count is too high. Ever is now supply blocked. Those Mutalisk are not gonna be afraid of those Queens or those Infestors, just gonna go with the natural expansion, kill whatever they can right there. And drones on hold position, they're not even mining. It doesn't look that good for Abwehr. Bly is taking a 30 supply lead right now, and Abwehr, you know, he's keeping on losing and losing. He's trying to fight it. He had a decent position, but Bly just stunned him.
Yeah, it's pretty much GG right now. Those Mutas really changed the game. They killed so many Overlords, they sniped Queens, they sniped some drones, as well as all those Porkers in the area, apart from this one here. And those Banelings, man, with those amazing connections, they were the final nail in the coffin for Roxkis Abwehr. And looking at it, Bly has another expansion over here, so he can safely move workers from his main base to that expansion once the main is mined out. So Bly is, you know, secure for the future, man. And Abwehr is just, you know, trying to survive right now, trying to get whatever he can. But you know what? Whatever he has, it's not enough. The supply lead for Bly is too big, and we should see the GG any second now.
Yeah, it's been thrown down. Bly wins another ZVZ. It's 2-0 to mTL.
Wow, mTL. Bly himself actually doing a great job in both those ZVZs. I mean, he's really had his head in the game. And, you know, I think at the end of that, Abwehr realized that maybe he was getting taken out here. You know, I think at the end of it, he started just to try to extend the game as long as he could to try to draw out the forces and, you know, draw out Bly a little bit more and maybe help out his teammate in the next game. Let's find out how that's going to go down in game number 3. It's about to go down. We got this SC2SL underway. And I'll tell you, I'm glad that we're here to cast this one, man.
Oh yeah, I love this event. It's amazing. I love to see teams participate, battling out against each other, and, you know, have their best players play against the enemy team.
That must be so frustrating for Roxkis. They chose Abwehr and said, well, Abwehr's ZVZ is probably good enough to take on Bly, but I guess Bly's ZVZ is so solid, and they need to figure out something else.
It is solid, man. What's going to be their next decision? That's my question. We'll have to find out here soon enough. We're going to get into that game momentarily. As the lobby is up, the invite should be headed out here very soon. So there it is. Join in on me. We got our next game rocking and rolling. And I'll tell you, this is looking pretty sweet. We're going to go ahead and run that intro about what you're watching, what's going on. Alright, so there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're about ready to get into this next match. We're all waiting in the lobby. Bly is waiting for his opponent. Who the hell is Roxkis gonna throw in there to fight against Bly? Who do you guys think could take him? And what do you think is going on? Let us know out there in the chat. How is everybody doing this wonderful Saturday? You know, we've been casting since 4 a.m. for me. So we're having fun, man. We're having a good time. It's a great day. Double feature day today. If we hit 1,000 viewers today, I'm going to be giving away a free game courtesy of cdkeydiscounts.com. Hell to the yeah. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Let's see how this is going to be going down very soon. Freak Elite out there in the chat giving a hell yeah. Hopefully you're doing well, sir.
Look at that. Look at that. Roxkis has not decided who's their player is going to be yet. They are just discussing it, trying to figure out what should they throw. A Terran, a Protoss, another Zerg. I don't know, but Roxkis, you know, they got players like Pumi and Hobart. I don't know. What do you say, Addicted?
Slivko, that's my pick. Oh.
Slivko, huh?
Yeah, I think he's another Zerg, but I think Slivko can do it.
Well, let's see. I think they might be throwing in Knoxville here.
No,
Wait, that's on
Knoxville is in the
Bly's
same team.
Yeah. What am I thinking here? Who am I? What's up? What's down? I don't know. Direction.
Well,
man.
there are so many good players. I don't think Creed is is the player to face him.
You know, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, soon enough we'll know our answer. We're all seeped in anticipation. I'm sure everybody out there
I found
is
the
on the
player.
edge of their seat. Who is it?
Aftermath.
Aftermath. Aftermath. What's up, man?
What up, guys? How you guys doing today?
Doing great. Doing great. How you doing?
Doing good. Woke up a little late.
Oh, no problem, man. No problem. It's cool. How's your day going so far?
So far, pretty sweet. You know, it's only 10:30 here, but I see that we have some StarCrack action going on, so I think it's time to hop in on this and get this going, you know?
I think so too. Join in, and let's get it rocking and rolling. As we are waiting for this is the SC2SL Team Leagues Survivor League. It's sweet, man. It's sick. There's a lot of big prizes up for grabs. Over $6,000 is going to be given out over the next few months, and we're going to be here. We're going to be here casting it to its entirety. We may miss one or two, but you know who can get every single show. You know?
Oh, totally.
So it's gonna be Creed, a level 85 Grandmaster Terran.
Creed against Bly. I'll tell you, Creed's a weird guy. Let's see if he can take down Bly. Yes, I'll stop rhyming. Great, awesome, wonderful. TVZ on Antigua Shipyard. GSL's Antigua Shipyard. This is looking to be promising. We've got Aftermath here in the studio. He's going to be casting right alongside of Forrester. Sound good?
We gotta stop doing that.
We do. We do. The noises are just atrocious. Let's get this going down. The countdown has begun. Without temporal distortion, of course it will end. Boom, bang, zoom. Game number 3 to hit you right in the face, Bones. Let's get it rocking and rolling. We got Aftermath and Forrester to take this away.
Wow. Game number 3, and Bly is halfway done from all killing Roxkis team. Now they throw into the pitch. They throw Creed, a Grandmaster. He's Terran. He's gonna start in the 5 o'clock on Antigua Shipyard. He'll be facing the Green Zerg Bly that already won 2 Zergs. He won Aver, and I keep forgetting who won. He won in the first game, but you know what? That's going to be the third game, and you know, Bly showed us his EVZ is impeccable. You know, giving some headache to the captain, to the team captain of Roxkis. Now they choose the Terran play to play against him, and Aftermath. Well, if Bly manages to kill Creed, that pretty much means he killed all the team of Roxkis, and they'll be able to revive one player to go up against him once again.
Yeah, it sounds really interesting. I mean, how have the matches been so far today? I mean, probably pretty excellent. Yes, no?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. All right, sweet. So right now they're asking if it's going to be cross map positions or what. It is. It's one of those awkward situations where they're trying to figure things out. But I mean, what's some crazy things so far you've seen today? I mean, has there been anything that's stuck out in your mind so far?
Well, first of all, we casted the Polo Fluke tournament before that, so it's a double event day. So this day was packed in action. We had fun here from like, I don't know, like I guess 5 or 6 hours or even more. We saw tremendous games today, and now into this SC2SL, which stands for Survivor Leagues, which is a new tournament starting off today, featuring those 2 teams, Roxkis and mTL. You know, both players are going to introduce 3 players to fight against each other, and the winner moves on. And we just saw 2 ZVZ games, which were amazingly done by Bly. And, you know, now Roxkis are sending Creed to the pitch to fight against him.
Yeah, it would be a really cool matchup. I mean, right now we do have the supply depot coming down for Creed, just starting off with that standard Terran wall off in any Zerg matchup. You know, that definitely needs to come down. But we also have a scouting overlord from Bly heading straight down to Creed's base now that he knows that it's cross positions on this map. Antigua Shipyard, man, one of my favorite maps of all time. It's so fantastic return if you can get that siege tank line right up there on the high ground. I mean, do you like Antigua Shipyard personally?
Well, you know, since they're using the new map, which means it's only cross positions and there is no gold expansion. Look at those expansions in the middle. It's normal. I do favor it more because, you know, some races had the easier time taking those gold expansions, and gold expansions just boost your economy, especially in the high levels. If you manage to secure a gold one, it pretty much decides the game. So, you know, now it's just another normal expansion. It's gonna make things a bit more equal. And yeah, I started liking this map since that happened.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a really, you know, solid idea that they did change that gold expansion. Also, we are getting the second hatchery for Bly. He is moving on to that second base, probably going to be saturating that in just a moment. But look at this. The drone has been set in perfect positioning to block that supply depot. They are getting a little tickle fight here. Who is going to win it? The SCV did get the jump on that drone. He's taken right after him. Now he's dropping that supply depot. So this drone with 7 health is just, or 9 health now, is going to be running around the map, trying to get a little bit more coverage. Going for the extractor now. But look at that, the Marine pops out perfectly in time. It's going to take, I think, 3 Marines total, though, to take down that extractor with ease.
Yeah, or either it's going to take 2 Marines and 2 SCVs. Now, a lot of tricks that Zerg players do is like cancelling and rebuilding it, as we all know. And, you know, keeping those Marines busy. But, yeah, that's exactly what Bly does. Look at that, on the second, cancelling and rebuilding. Now, he has 2 Marines. He actually can take 2 SCVs and actually kill that, because, you know, Bly has the timing in his head. 2 Marines are not enough DPS in order to take down the extractor, but if he uses those SCVs and Bly actually waits for it to complete, he can actually lose the whole 75 minerals. But nevertheless, Bly is gonna recancel and do it again. And in the meantime, Creed is dropping down his factory, dropping the reactor. We'll see Hellion taking place on the map while Bly taking his expansion, like you said. The pool has finished. We do not see any early speed right now. I think Bly just needs to scout a bit more to decide what he wants to go for.
Yeah, Bly actually just popped out a few lings to help with that SCV that was hanging out at that Zelnaga tower. I mean, he was up earlier scouting around the base, getting a lot of solid information going right now. Metabolic speed boost has begun, and 2 queens are also being produced, so he's going to be pumping out those larvae, you know, getting that creep spread pretty early in this game. Now, those lings are going to go after that SCV. That poor SCV. Bob the Builder right there is just in trouble. But look at this. His Marine buddies are there to help him out, killing one of those lings, so we have our first kill of the game right there. Well, actually, the drone was killed earlier. I missed that. But, I mean, double Hellion. We have reactored Hellions coming out. I mean, do you think that this is going to be a solid, viable plan for this matchup right now? I mean, with an early hatchery, I think that's a great idea. The only thing he really has defending right now is a spine crawler, and its placement is pretty decent, but he could still get around the back corner and be able to torch some of those drones up.
Definitely, but you know, sometimes those Hellions are just for pure map control. I mean, getting those 2 to 4 Hellions, you know, especially on a cross position map, you can try and poke and do some damage like Creed is trying to do right now, actually managing to do a nice job. All the drones are stacked up right there. He needs to target fire them, and he's actually gonna grab some. Bly, you know, doing a decent job cutting off those Hellions, but still losing some SCV drones in the process. Totally off 4, so it's 200 minerals for 200 minerals. I guess it's fine. You know, those Hellions will not stay on the map. He needs to produce, yeah, he produced another 2 to gain the map control he needs to. And now he's going to be a bit more careful with those Hellions, because you don't want to lose them. You know, keeping those Hellions in front of your Zerg opponent's base, you know, you will be able to see the timing of pretty much everything. And not only that, I mean, you can just like macro and get your expansion whenever you want to, and that's exactly what Creed does. He dropped down his natural expansion as well, starting to saturate it, and in his base we do see 2 more barracks, one with the tech lab, another one is in the build right now. The overlord catch a glimpse of everything that's going on. You know, Creed is starting to show up, to show his cards, to show what he's planning into this mid game, and I guess both players will reach that point without any problems at the moment.
Well, with the death of that Overlord, we currently are supply blocked for Bly at this point in the game, so he's going to need to get up a few more Overlords. He's got 2 on the way right now. Look at this, moving on to Aspire. He's actually going to take the first jump to air, which is actually a fantastic move, because Creed is actually going to be going, you know, lots of Hellions, lots of Marauders. He really doesn't have the Marine count, you know, predominantly ready to, handle this potential Mutalisk attack that, is oncoming at this point in the game. Now, he is moving that factory and putting a tech lab on there. I don't know if that's going to be for the barracks next, or if he's going to leave it on there and maybe possibly go siege. Yes, he is going to be moving that barracks and moving it over to the reactor in the front of his base, so we're going to be